This customer wants to add 6 wafer lights in his patio cover outside and a ceiling fan. Since this patio cover is sheet metal, I'm gonna be using this special tool to cut the wafer lights out into the sheet metal. I used the template to get the correct size on the tool. To avoid having to drill through the roof, I'm gonna come from an existing switch in the house, which is controlling this outdoor motion light, and then I'll run a seal-tight conduit from the motion light over to the ceiling of the patio cover so I can run my switch line for the recess lights and my power for the ceiling fan. So the first thing I'm gonna do is drill a pilot hole. So I installed this tool under the drill, and now I'm gonna put the middle in my pilot. Then I'm gonna cut some of the styrofoam out for the wafer light. I drilled in with my long bit from the first wafer light and I caught it at the next one. I tied the Romex and now I'm gonna pull it back, and I'll do that for all the wafer lights. So now I have my wire here. Now I got the 2 rows of 4 wired. So I drilled from that side to this side, and now I'm gonna tie my wire to the bit and pull it back. Now I have all the cans wired. I ran a 3 wire to this can so I can run power to the fan after I cut it out. And now I'm gonna run my seal tight from the existing light up to the first recess light so I can have power and switch line in the ceiling. I got the wafer light wired and set to 3000 K. Wafer light installed. I also drilled in from where my fan box is gonna go to where my 3 wire is. And now I'm gonna pull back my constant power, just like that. I got my fan box cut out, and it just happened that my support was right above the hole. So now I can mount my fixture box directly to the support above. So my fan will be really strong. Got the fan box installed and the fan bracket. Now I'm gonna put up the fan, and then I'll install the remote modules. I got the fan module wired, and now I'm gonna push all these wires up, and then I can put the canopy up. I got the canopy installed, and then I installed the blades, and now I'm gonna install the light kit. I got the fan light kit installed. I drilled in at the top of the overhang where I'm gonna put my junction box, and I came out into the can. So now I'm gonna tie my wire and pull it back. I landed my seal tight to the existing fixture box, and now I'm gonna reinstall the motion light. Reinstalled the motion light. I ran the seal tight up and over to a junction box where I put a dimming cassette for the wafer lights and a non-dimming cassette for the motion light. And now I'm gonna program the remotes and install them down inside the house. I made the outdoor motion light hot all the time. I installed the remote to the cover, and now I'm gonna install the cover plate. Switch is installed. I mounted the dimming remote for the wafer lights down by the entry, and now I'm gonna put on the cover. I got the cover installed, dimmer on, and that's your end result. The customer also has control over the fan with the remote.